Hi Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading for March 7th to the 13th. Okay, so transformative month that we're in March. I feel like there are some major changes that are happening for you, Capricorn, but it's changes that I feel like are bringing you into where you need to be. There's a lot of gifts and blessings that are coming your way. I'm also seeing like creativity being a really big part of your life right now. And I think that there may be like some ideas. I see you like overcoming resistance or overcoming any kind of blockages or any kind of maybe beliefs that may be holding you back. There's some really deep, profound healing that is happening on a soul level. And that healing is bringing in changes into your life here. So it's kind of like, I kind of feel like for all the signs collectively, this is a bit of a mixed bag of a month just because there's like really beautiful things coming in, but there's also, you know, some changes where the things that are not so in alignment for us anymore, at least, or the things that don't resonate for us anymore may also kind of be seeing their way out as well. So, but let's see what we have coming up for you this week. March 7th to the 13th for Capricorn. Interesting. Page of Wands reversed. What else do we have for Capricorn? Okay. The Hermit. Page of Coins. See, it's like there's some kind of change that is kind of putting you in this place of needing to stop for a second and look at something and then have some kind of, it's like leading you down a path of illumination, like you're kind of figuring something out. Something is being revealed to you. And it's going to cause you to kind of go to the drawing board or to look within and figure something out or to embody a certain kind of spiritual wisdom. I feel like there's some significant spiritual lesson that's being brought to your attention or kind of coming to you this month. And so this week kind of feels like this is where this energy starts. There may be some kind of forward movement that you want to take, but you may feel is being, halted or blocked at the moment. And it's kind of like causing you to figure out why. So there's like some kind of pause, I feel like. And then you're going to figure something out and be able to start again, or like, for example, if this is a project and you're getting started on it, there may be something that kind of blocks progress, and it's kind of going to cause you to, it's going to bring your attention to something. It's almost like Spirit is trying to bring your attention to something by pausing something else. And that illumination is going to give you some kind of solution or some kind of idea. It's going to pave a path forward for you to kind of to bring you where you're meant to be or where you want to go. What else do we need to know about the Page of Wands here? In reverse. So it's almost like this is about learning lessons from the past. This is about making sure that there is, I feel like I'm hearing cycle completing. So it's almost like there's something that's being halted because it's like completing some kind of lesson that you have been learning for quite some time. What else do we need to know about this Nine of Wands? You definitely have some boundaries up here. There's like a resistance to something or something being blocked. So what's going on here with the Page of Wands reverse, Nine of Wands? There's something being like stopped or blocked, delayed, cut short almost. What's going on here? The Nine of Wands, reversed. Queen of Coins reversed. Yeah, like I feel like this has something to do, either this is someone in your life or this is you, Capricorn, with the Queen of Coins in the reverse. Something not being nurtured, something kind of, or it's like supply. It's like the supply or the supply of energy to something is being like tapped off or cut off. And it feels like it's because of some kind of boundary. There's no energy being poured into something. It's like, they're showing me like someone turning off the faucet of, water running. But it may be something that's kind of necessary. Why is this energy stopped? Seven of Swords. I'm hearing self-protection. So Capricorn, if this is you, then it's kind of like you're cutting off the supply of energy, or like putting your energy towards something that may have caused you to feel really depleted. And I feel like you're making some kind of judgment call or some executive decision to put up some boundaries because you're learning from the past. Like you're not nurturing something anymore. This is actually, I see you, the fact that we have the Page of Coins over here, I see you, Capricorn, like taking an assessment of where you might have been putting energy into something that is depleting you, and you kind of had some realization about that, or you're seeing that. And you're choosing to withdraw your energy, put up some boundaries because you've kind of learned some kind of maybe painful lesson about, where you put in a lot of effort or your love or your care or your nurturing, your energy. And it wasn't really giving you back anything. It was depleting you. So whether this is like a relationship with somebody or into a career that was just very draining, it's like you are choosing to withdraw your energy, and you're kind of doing this in a very planned out way. I kind of feel like you may be kind of tiptoeing around something as well. Like it's almost like he's, grasping this sword, but he has to be careful, right? That he doesn't cut himself on this sword. So it's like there is something that it's also like you're preserving what you can. You're taking what you can, what you have left. And you are doing it very carefully, so very well thought out. So there's like strategy to this, but also kind of needing to tiptoe around something, do something quietly. What else do we need to know about this? The Seven of Swords. I also feel like there's a lot of wisdom and lessons learned that you learn from some kind of painful experience, because these swords, I'm kind of being shown as like, he's choosing to take them with him. It's like he's gathering them up and he's like, I'm going to take these 5 with me, but they're swords. So it's almost like they're almost like he's like taking these with him. He's like, I'm going to use these lessons that I learned as I'm going to add it to my tool belt. And I'm going to use them when I need to, but I also understand that what the power is in them. I'm kind of almost seeing that these swords are symbolism of wisdom, something that you had to learn, something that you had to really acquire through some kind of difficult, painful experience almost. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah, see, no longer choosing to put your energy towards something, like allowing something to kind of dismantle because you're seeing that it was not serving you in some way. So it's almost like you're causing a bit of a not destruction, but just you're kind of just letting something be. You are letting something go is kind of what I'm seeing. You're not putting work towards it. You're not putting energy towards it. But I feel like it's because it's not serving you, and you're seeing that. You have that awareness. And then we have the Star card here. So it's like you're holding on to your own visions and dreams and goals. It's like you're being very true to yourself. You're being true to what you want for your life. And you're kind of seeing that maybe there are some things that you were putting your energy into that was not in alignment for you. So it's like there's this reprioritizing. And I kind of feel like that message came up for you in your monthly as well. So then what do we need to know about the Hermit here for Capricorn? I feel like you are kind of going, oh, how beautiful. I love this. This is really nice. I feel like you're making the right decisions and choices. You're moving in the right direction because it's like you are really embodying something. It's like you get it. You get something. There's something that you went through that you are really clear about what you need to do next. But the thing is that you are embarking on this new path, this new journey, and you may not know like what that new path is going to look like or what it has in store for you. But I love that we have the Ace of Coins here because whatever journey that you're on now, whatever path you're choosing to step on now is very abundant. And it has a lot of abundance or blessings and opportunities, possibilities, room for growth, room for newer experiences, maybe newer connections. It's a good, I love this Ace of Coins because it's always a card of good luck here. And then we have the Six of Cups. I feel like there might be a reconnection with your inner child is what I'm kind of seeing here with the Six of Cups. There is something here that has a like you're kind of going back to something from the past. So whether this is like a childhood dream or you are maybe reconnecting with the part of yourself you might have forgotten, or you might have like not really, maybe there's something that you're doing that you haven't done in a really long time. Maybe there's some kind of project or some kind of skill, some kind of activity, something that you're doing that's really reminding you of who you are. And it's actually leading you down a new path of yours. There's some kind of connection, a deeper connection with yourself, like going to another level that is helping you to expand and grow. What else do we need to know about the Six of Cups for Capricorn? I feel like some of you may really connect with your inner child this week. Like your inner child may remind you of something or bring something to you, give you something as a gift. And it feels like it's something that they have been holding on to for a long time because it was something that was sacred and special to you when you were a kid. And it almost kind of feels like it's something that went, like you hid it, or you didn't, it was almost like abandon it for the purpose of protecting it. And now it's like being returned back to you, or you're like remembering it, because there might have been some kind of experience where you weren't allowed to like explore something, you weren't allowed to do something, or you weren't allowed to like really be, live to your full potential because of some of the circumstances around you, something like that. But there's something that you had hidden to protect it, and it's coming back around because now it's the time for you to do something with it, create some kind of abundance or some kind of path that you're on that's it's like leading you down. Your inner child is leading you to something. Is kind of what I'm sensing here. Yeah, Seven of Coins. And so there's strategy here. It's kind of like you're gathering up resources. You're looking at where you are right now and seeing what you can do with what you have right now. I think that here I'm hearing live in the moment with the Seven of Coins. So it's like, even if we have a long-term goal of where we would like to be someday, I feel like this card is kind of kind of guiding you to really look at what you have right now and making the most out of what you have right now. And seeing what you can do with it. What have you learned up until right now? Or what are the skills and talents or resources that you have right now? And what is something that you can do with that? Oh, wow. I love that. Look at that. the Eight of Swords, but in reverse. So freedom, not feeling stuck. You're getting yourself unstuck from something by being on this path. So that's why I feel like with the Seven of Coins, it's really important to not, because I'm kind of sensing with the Eight of Swords that focusing too much on how we want something to be in the long term may make us feel like we're kind of stuck with where we are right now. So with the Seven of Coins, I'm kind of hearing that if we just focus on what we have right now and see the possibilities in what can transform for us or what we can call into our life at this very moment, is going to free us from the idea that we're stuck somewhere. And then we also have the Fountain, but it is in reverse. And I want to look more into that. So the Fountain in this particular tarot deck is all about kind of this experiencing this oneness with everything that's around us. So kind of going beyond the ego or going beyond this esoteric, like really merging with life, with spirit, experiencing how we're all connected. And so with it reversed, we may feel a little bit disconnected, or maybe we were feeling disconnected, especially with this Eight of Swords in reverse as well. So it's almost like there might have been some kind of situation that we were in that may have made us feel really, really stuck and really feel like we're separate. This feeling of separateness from life, like we don't belong, or some kind of opportunities or experiences are not happening for us that we see are happening for everybody else. So it's this idea of separateness is kind of, I feel like, is what has been making us feel really, really stuck. What can you know about this? What's coming up for Capricorn about the Fountain in reverse, Eight of Swords reverse? Wow, how powerful. This is a very spiritual week. This is a highly spiritual week, and you are really mastering something, and you're kind of I'm hearing the word initiated. So some of you are being initiated into where you really are meant to be. I'm also seeing that some of you may have very vivid dreams. Some of you may remember, I'm hearing past lives. So you may start remembering something about your past life, maybe some kind of contract or soul mission or something that you signed on for, something that you're like remembering something. Your soul is remembering something that I came here to experience this experience and kind of transcend it and really allow my soul to expand into this space that I'm supposed to be in. So there's this vibe to that. So I feel like there's some kind of spiritual, deeper embodiment that you're kind of going through this process of that this week. Okay, Page of Coins. What do I need to know about this? So some of you may be like starting a new business or starting out on a new project, something you're really inspired to do. But I feel like there's a learning process to this. Like you're kind of trying to figure out, what do I need? How do I get started? Again, what can I do with what I have right in front of me? Yeah. And so making sure that you balance out the experience that you're having. So some of you may be even going through some kind of awakening or some kind of revealing, something's being cracked open. And a lot of you are channeling a lot of inspiration from the divine and creating something into reality. So this is all Magician card here. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. 10 of Cups. So this is about also you being able to achieve a sense of balance in your life. Both of these cards have a very beautiful energy of balance to them, the Temperance and the 10 of Cups. Having everything in harmony and kind of like co-creating, or there's like this cohesive energy to something that you're building and creating, and there's a really beautiful flow. And that flow is helping you to it'll just continue to expand and grow. One thing will lead you to the next thing. And I feel like you're going to do a really good job of just really being in the moment, staying in the moment, and allowing yourself to do whatever it is that you can in that moment, and then allowing yourself to be guided to the next thing. I see some of you traveling. Some of you may also be traveling to like spiritual locations. Like spiritual kind of destination, like going on a pilgrimage or something like that. I'm seeing some of you do something like that. What else do we need to know about the 10 of Cups? Temperance and the 10 of Cups. The 5 of Cups. Oh, wow. Look at that. Devil and the Five of Cups. What do we need to know about this? We need to know about the Five of Cups and the Devil for Capricorn. The Knight of Cups. So I feel like there's something that you felt like you lost, and something that has stuck with you for a long time with that Devil card. So there's like this attachment to some kind of loss, some kind of disappointment, something not working out. But with the Knight of Cups here, I kind of feel like there's this surrender to it. There's this allowing yourself to let something go, to let some kind of experience go and allow yourself to start again. Liberating yourself from holding on to past experiences. There may be some kind of emotional experience that we may be not really realizing, but we're blaming ourselves for, holding ourselves hostage, or kind of keeping us kind of tethered to some kind of experience to narrate some story that we have. And maybe that story is defining who we are, who we think we are, what we deserve. So I feel like there's this transformation happening there where we might be realizing that some kind of attachment, either this could be happening in two different ways. So one is there was some kind of loss and we're attached to, some kind of experience here. But I feel like you might be processing through that and allowing yourself to awaken again, to kind of let something go and allow yourself to refresh your heart, renew your heart, and start again. And I also kind of feel like for others of you, this could be some kind of attachment where you're looking at it and you're seeing how that attachment may have resulted in some lost opportunities or disappointments or loss by having some kind of addiction or attachment to something, or holding ourselves back from something. I kind of feel like here with the Devil card, there's something here about resistance, like not allowing ourselves to act upon the things that we really, really desire, the things that we really love, or the things like holding ourselves back from it, giving ourselves reasons why we shouldn't do something, for the reasons of kind of limiting ourselves. And I kind of feel like you may be looking at how that might have resulted in opportunities that we didn't take and we should have, or, things like that. But I feel like you're releasing yourself from a lot of that, releasing yourself from either guilt or shame or anything that is just weighing heavily on you, or regret even. And I feel like you're giving yourself another chance. You're ready to start again, and you're ready to kind of pick up with where you are right now and realizing like, I can't change the past, but I can just start now. Let's see what else we have here with the Knight of Cups. We have one more for the Knight of Cups for Capricorn. The Moon. Yeah. I feel like this is all about you trusting your intuition. So again, not really knowing what is going to happen for us, but trusting that, that we're being led down the right path. You definitely are being led down the right path. I feel like you're cutting something off. You're kind of realizing where there are some energies that are not serving you, and you have clarity about that. And you're really stepping into your power. You're embodying some spiritual lessons, and you're going deeper. And there is a deeper connection that you're going to have with yourself this week. And I'm sensing there's like a sense of peace that's going to be kind of coming down, like channeled down into you. You're going to start embodying more peace, and it's going to, you're stepping onto a path that's unknown, but I feel like it's divinely guided, and it's meant for you. So you're like trusting this new journey of yours. And look at that. I love that. The King of Cups. So again, balance. I feel like balance is going to be really important here for you this week. Really trusting yourself, trusting your heart, and also really knowing what you want and how to go after it. I feel like there's a lot of clarity, but there's also a mastery over knowing how to like be patient and to work towards something. But it's like you are very connected with that King of Cups. Love that. I forgot to pick out a theme for you this week, so let me go into that real quick before we pick out some extra. Okay, this just did not want me to put it back into the deck. Abundance. So that's your theme for this week. Abundance. You are definitely on the path to abundance. And I feel like this one wants to come out too. Truth. So living your truth. I feel like this is also a week of honesty. This is a week of you being very honest with yourself. What is meant for you, what is not, and you making some kind of definite choice about something. And that definite choice is leading you to to your abundance, because it is a choice that is in alignment with your truth and your integrity. And that is bringing your abundance. That is bringing you your blessings. Beautiful. Okay, let's go into some. I'm going to keep it simple this week and just pick a couple oracle cards here for you. Oh, wow. Okay. So with the ghost lands, I kind of feel like, again, there's something that's being stopped, something that is being halted. This could also be in alignment with the Hermit card as well, like needing to kind of take some time to go within and reorient or reprioritize, go back to the drawing board and figure out where we want to go from here. It feels like you're at a junction. You're at this pit stop and you are asking yourself some very important questions and where you want to go from here. What path do you want to take from here? Let's pick one more from this deck. Can we have one more for Capricorn this week? Yeah, protecting treasure. And that's so interesting because that reminds me of that inner child card here with the Six of Cups, where your inner child, it's like there's this part of you that was protecting the things that were most precious to you, the thing that you're going to need later on in life. And so there's some gift, some kind of blessing, something that you have, something that you own, or something that you can do that I think that you're remembering, and you are going to, you're like in the place now in your life where you know what to do with it, or you know how to make something out of it, versus when you were a kid, you had something of value, but you didn't know, either you couldn't protect it or you didn't know what to do with it. So it's like there's something that you were protecting that was very precious to you, that was very just it is very connected with your essence, something very in alignment with who you are, that is now starting to re-emerge. And I feel like it's going to help you see yourself even more clear, and it's going to help you come into more like a deeper connection. I wish I had better words for that to describe that, but let's pick some more oracle cards here. What else does Capricorn need to know for this week? Yeah, stand still. So again, and this card is also about, kind of really being, again, in the present moment and seeing what we have right in front of us, because it feels like you are being halted for a reason. Like there's some kind of delay or some kind of stop to something, because there's like this shift or movement. It's almost like, this is really funny. They're showing me in the image in Harry Potter, when they're climbing the stairs that move in Hogwarts. And it's like, they kind of have to stop when the stairs are moving, right? To like go to the next, to connect to the next staircase. So it's almost kind of feels like that, where it's like, it's in movement, but there's something that where you need to stop walking. So, cause if you keep walking, you're going to fall off, right? So it's like it feels like that. There's something being shifted. There's something being moved, and you're being realigned to the path that you need to go on. But it's like, but you yourself are just on the ride. I hope that makes sense. Okay. We have one more for Capricorn for this week. Patience. I almost said patience too with stand still. We have the Hermit card, the Temperance card. So this week is all about living in the moment, patience, trusting, and letting something be revealed to you, because I feel like you're being guided onto an important path here. I hope this reading resonated and you have a wonderful week ahead. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next week. Bye, Capricorn.